So here's my newest garment. This is a very unique piece because you're not going to find this in any patterns. This is the scraps from the second piece of blue linen I got to make up for the first top that I made from scraps, and then this is made from the scraps from that piece. But the first top I had made, I had done, had adjusted the princess seam, and so I saw these scraps and I thought, I'm gonna see, did it really work? Can I use it for another pattern? The first pattern I did, the adjustment, there was a waist here, it went around and it had a little skirt. I just wanted to see about top, and when I did, I mean, it fits, it's perfect, it worked. So I had this pattern, and I thought, well, darn, there's enough scraps here to make this right here, and it's a princess seam, and I thought that would be great to wear under sweaters or a jacket this winter and fall. So I made it, and then my cutting table was pushed up against all my wall of fabric, which is mostly quilting fabrics, and I had a scrap of this blue and yellow. I don't know where I got it. I didn't buy it. I think it came in a batch of sewing stuff that also included a few fabrics, most of which I didn't use. But when I saw how well it matched the blue, and I thought that would be so pretty, and I could maybe make a dickie, you know, just a faux blouse front to go under this and give me some sleeves and a little bit more coverage. Although this, the neck is real high. The neck comes up as high as this blouse. So in my wisdom, I scooped out the neck more, and I wanted it to look like I was wearing a blouse underneath. This is not a full blouse. It is just the blouse top and the sleeves, and it's all attached. This is one piece. This is one piece. Then I realized this was a collared piece. So, and the collar goes all around because this pattern calls for a zipper in the back, and I just wanted to slip it on over my head. But when I went to make a dickie out of this pattern piece, I realized the collar goes all the way around. Thankfully though, I can get it on over my head. I put buttons on it, and I can button it. I was so surprised because I just knew it was going to be too little. This took so much figuring out because I didn't have enough scraps. If I had more scraps, I wanted to do like the bottom of the shirt, put a couple of tails on the front and back, but there wasn't enough fabric. So, and on the vintage pattern like this, I love pleated tops, but on this vintage pattern, instead of modern patterns have you pleat a rectangle of fabric and then you cut your pattern piece. This one, however, had the pattern, hold on, let me find it, because it was a little mini nightmare. Oops, that's not it. That's not it either. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. It's not planning to show it, but oh, that's the blouse back. That's not the right one. Ah, here it goes. This is it. And you pleat and stitch and pleat this, and this is the facing, and it folds on it, and it's thankfully it has, because I want to make I love the pattern and it fits. So next time what I'm going to do is pleat my fabric and then cut out, but I'll use these pattern pieces to do that. But anyway, can you imagine having to, I had all these points And of course, when you do it perfectly, right, it matches up and then you've got this whole straight neckline. But anyway, but to figure out how to turn this into just a dicky, and then I didn't realize when I scooped the neckline, I almost I had cut this out and then decided to scoop the neckline. This ends right here. Like, it doesn't go any farther. So, it took a lot, and I was going, I'm just working with scraps. Why am I going to this much trouble? But it reminded me of how to make collars because it's all faced. It's all covered on the inside. I also had to make the back, and there's darts here. And I had to do that because this part was seam. But it's okay because I now have a back that fits a bodice block for the back that fits. And this turned out like I like. This is too wide, but that's because I didn't think to do on the dicky to do my narrow shoulder adjustment. If I had brought it in like this, that would have worked. And I should have done that, but I weren't thinking. So, but it's good. It's good enough. It's bright. It's cheerful. I love doing that. I'm old enough. I can wear stuff like this. It's funny because 5 years ago I wouldn't be caught dead and like this. But yeah, so that's the pattern for the pleats. And the back ends, actually it went way down, and then I had to figure out, because I wanted it to look like I was wearing the blouse underneath, which meant I couldn't join it directly to these pieces. And to figure out how to do, I had to do a facing. And this pattern for this top here, it's real simple, but you use bias tape around the armholes and the neck hole. There's no facings. So I had to make facings for both the neckline and the sleeves, and attach the sleeves to the facing, and then tuck the facing in with the sleeve attached, and then go back around here. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. This puckered a little bit, but not bad. I mean, I can press that out. So, but yeah, it took a little bit of maneuvering, but it's wearable. And it's great. But yeah, sewing adventures. I don't know how I do it myself. But at least I salvaged 2 scraps, and I have a wearable top to go with my pants. And I'm sick and tired of blue linen.